Hello, I'm having coffee. Then I'm doing laundry, sort of. Actually, I did the laundry. Now I'm just waiting for it to dry. And then at some point I have to drive to New Jersey. There. But for now, I guess we can goobs. I'm debating if I should bring Ring Fit home or not. Get my parents to do it too. No. They are as far from, like, if you were to say, hey, what if we did a fitness video game, like, neither of those things would appeal to either of them. However, now I could beat them up. Because I have slightly more toned belly than I used to. Ha ha ha, thanks, Ring. Go home and take my parents' lunch money.
Bury me with my lunch money.
I am going to be gone this weekend. I took a shower and then it leaked a lot over my bath mats, so I'm trying those. So they don't just sit in my bathroom and mold all weekend. Yeah, I play bass and Soggy Bath Mat. Love those guys. Also at some point I have to go shop for gifts. Mostly just like go to Whole Foods, find food that looks vaguely premium, which is not hard in a Whole Foods, and then it's stuck in a bag and bam, there you go, made you gifts. Or something. God, remember, like, honestly being excited for holidays or birthdays or Christmas or whatever else? Now it's just, dang. I don't want to do anything, and you can give me whatever underneath the Christmas tree, and I will just be like, yep, thanks. Wow, Nintendo 64. Oh my god, no wait, it's a different video. Yeah, I know, I was gonna say that, like, now Christmas as an adult is like, who can cut through the adult malaise of gift giving the most? I think everyone feels like, oh, well, this is just sort of a holiday that we're all kind of obligated to do and buy gifts for and whatever, and we're all kind of whatever about the whole prospect at this point. But also now it's like, man, I gotta figure out something that's at least interesting. Or something that somebody will at least, like, raise their eyebrows at, or whatever. I got that edible from my uncle, and God knows how he got off with it. Oh, okay. Should have absolutely fallen in the pit there, but... No, I gave my uncle an edible. I think I told the story before. I don't know I don't know that much about him, except that he is, like, 60-something and living in Grandma's basement, and nobody likes him. And he is too good to feel that he has to work, and causes problems with everyone, and he's not the best, but he also doesn't, like, want anything, because, you know, he's like a 60-something-year-old single dude who lives in a basement, so also, like, what do you get him? So... I guess. Like, at one point I was in college, and he's like, hey, smoking any ganja? And I'm like, no, sorry, I'm not. But I remembered he said that to me all those years ago, and then I'm like, well, I can get my uncle pot, I guess. So I did. The end. That was the story. What happened? He was miserable. No, I did not smoke pot then. I know he was miserable during the entire holiday and didn't want to talk to any of us. And at the end, as we were all leaving, he was like, he pulled me aside and was like, hey, I just ate half of that thing. So it's like, okay, Merry Christmas! He said the only time he's ever done edibles, he woke up, like, in a hospital with a very cut-up face or something like that. Which, I mean, I guess, don't look at me. So yeah, that's my story. And then I have to wait for my clothes to be done. Maybe like 20 minutes, I'll check on him. What an interesting uncle. See, here's the thing. Not really. Or maybe he would have been at some point, but... I don't know. He's just too much of a misanthrope now. Well, I guess I'm stuck with that axe. Oh no. Oh, yes. You made a wheat cookie, and then in the time it took to cook it, you had 3 more. Oh no. You fool. Well, that makes sense, right? It's like you eat food and you immediately feel full afterwards, so if you eat this and it's like, this isn't working, this food isn't working, doing food things, I better eat more. So no, you're forgiven. Be patient with your drugs. Yeah, tell me about it. Sorry for my Slack notifications. So that's my story. I already said that. I already said that's my story. Man, I am super screwed at this point, because these things do not pop off fast enough to actually kill these people. I've only heard the end of the story. There wasn't much of one. Just that at some point today I have to go back home to Jersey. I can't save state. This core does not support save states. Anyway, I have to go back to Jersey and buy gifts for my mom and grandma who are having birthdays, I guess. And, I have to pretend that I am jolly and festive. Oh. Birthdays are overrated. They suck. Yeah, I mean... buying gifts is kind of pointless, but... you know, with at least my grandma, it's like... the amount of money you spend on a card and on gifts is commensurate to how much she thinks you love her, so... she's 88, and if that makes her happy, then... go for it. I will get you the expensive Hallmark card that folds out like a cute diorama. And then you can continue just stacking those up on your sun porch. One of those 1,000-year savings bonds that take 30 years to mature. Hey Grandma, we're all being real optimistic about this. Buy gifts for adults if you think it's something they wouldn't get themselves. Oh, like a blow-up doll, for example. That could go a number of ways. Oh, and would use. Okay, see, that's an important second part to that criteria. I can think of a lot of things somebody could buy me that I would never use that they really should not be buying me. Buying me a blimp. Does it have a hole in it? Hey guys, here's my sex blimp. It says Goodyear on it. Hey girl, I'm gonna take you up in my sex blimp. Blimp is a good word, actually, but I don't think it's used enough. Is this a family get-together or a raunchy work party? Okay, we don't have raunchy work parties. Therefore, it is a family get-together where we all pretend we don't hate each other secretly. That's how the millionaires of the 20s did things. Hiring a stripper to the party is not a great gift. You know, Grandma would not expect if I bought her a stripper for her birthday. That's true. I was just gonna go to Whole Foods and buy something, but if they have those there, I'll keep it in mind. Oh, sorry, I'm looking for an organic stripper. Cool. Yeah. Well, they have to be genetically modified. Oh, that's weird. The game loads in the background before the characters. Want my strippers to glow green. Oh no, they put luciferase in them. That's not a glow stick. Oh no! Genetically modified for stripping. And in, like, reality, it just means that they're slightly greasier than normal people, so the clothes come off easier. This one, like, incredibly greasy guy is like, yup, I found my following! High-speed, lubricated stripping. What are we talking about? What if you got... What if at your funeral you got a stripper, but you got one that specifically looked as close to you as possible and you made wear your clothes? Do you think that would help in the grieving process? No, don't worry, Mom. He's right over there. Stripping. See? They're not dead. Yeah, burst out of the coffin. Then it turns out it was never actually dead. You faked your own death so you could have a stripper pop out at your funeral? Yeah. Hearing sex blimps and strippers. Yeah, I guess that's slightly different than what I normally talk about, which is... I don't know then. Oh no, what is Slack talking about? Oh, just stuff. Ah! Oops. Do you think if you had a baby in space, they would take all the amniotic fluid and put it into that liquid recapturing system that they use so astronauts can drink their own pee? It's for the mission! Whoops! All the astronauts look around, having not drank for days, and they lock eyes with the one pregnant woman. It's like, there! It's like a watermelon! What are we talking about? Why would a pregnant woman be up there? Because she was space pregnant. I don't know. Look, I didn't write that part of the story. I only wrote that one bit. What would happen to a developing baby in microgravity? So it is well known that babies only know where to grow hands and feet because of gravity. So the part of their body that experiences more gravity on the lower half tells the body, feet go here. If you don't have any gravity, the baby just turns into like a starfish. And it's just like a circle with limbs coming off of it in every direction. I'm a scientist. It's kind of true. No, it's not. It's like none of it is true. Said it with confidence, and thus it's true. Well, you're right, it's on the internet now. I would have believed it. Oh no. Is that my one, like, evil science skill? Everyone's worried about mad scientists who use their scientific skill for evil, and I'm here like, yeah, so, you know, the baby needs gravity or it turns into an alien. And everyone's like, oh, okay. That's my actual evil science skill. Saying things that are just the slightest amount of plausible to mislead the populace. Oh my god, dude, get hit. I feel like someone's probably banged it out in space at some point. But I don't know. This went so many places so fast. No, we're mostly just in space, actually, so not that hard to keep track of. Spacecraft are not large enough to have sex without literally everyone else knowing. Well, who says it was a secret to the other astronauts? Look, if the International Space Station is a technological representation of what happens when we take the best of American and Russian and Japanese and whatever bits and mash them all together in space. I don't know why the astronauts shouldn't be allowed to do the same. That's all I'm saying. I don't know who else made up the International Space Station. There's probably other countries. I don't even know if Japan has a bit on it. I feel like they made a robot arm or something. Oh, maybe we made that. I don't know. That's what that Major Tom song's about, right? God, every now and then I'll, like, pop into my Tumblr account, which I'd mostly just use for, like, liking art or something, and occasionally I get these advertisements, or, like, not even advertisements as much as they are, like, exposés on Twitch streamers or whatever else, and everyone has all these fancy setups and headsets and nice chairs and all that good stuff, and I'm like, I'm gonna sit here in pajama pants at 2 o'clock with a lukewarm cup of coffee and be like, what if astronauts had sex in space on a blimp? Which, like, I don't know why Tumblr or anyone else doesn't give me my own expose. I feel like this is content people would want to know about. Why would they need a blimp? Because it's the space blimp. How did you miss that important part? How do we get them up there? I'm kind of surprised that we haven't had, like, third-party advertising on spaceships in the same way that they do with NASCAR cars or something. Like, I just want a rocket that goes up to the moon with, like, a big Pepsi logo on it. Cool. And it's likely very difficult, if not impossible, to get an erection in space due to zero-G messing with blood pressure. Oh. Well, that's why you do it in the blimp. No, not Coca-Cola. It has to be Pepsi. Pepsi's the space-age cola. Coke is too old-fashioned. Oh, cool. Cool. Awesome time to change my weapon to actually the worst one. Right before the boss when I can't take a hit. Okay. God, what if they just had, like, a NASA mission and it was literally just, we're gonna put astronauts up here and see if they bang! And then at some point, like, they all come back to Earth and they're interviewed, like, how was it up in there? And you just sort of see them sheepishly look at each other. The American people want to know! It's like, it was good. You know? Well, that's why they sent 2 people to the moon initially. They didn't want American astronauts developing a taste for space vixens. So they sent up another astronaut, like, no! You do it with this guy. That's it. No aliens. We've been over this, Buzz. It's part of your training. Well, what does space count as? Does it count as, like, the Virgin Galactic thing? Where it's, like, low Earth orbit or something? I don't know, there's a term for it. Suborbital. Is that the term? Miss roller coasters. Oh, sorry. I feel like I've betrayed all of my content. Now I'm just talking about sex astronauts instead of going back to Oregon Trail. Lost track of who I am, man. Oh, actual roller coasters. Oh, okay. In that case, I'm fine with it. Thought you were like, this channel has changed. It used to be about the coasters, and now it's only about sextronauts or something. Is this coffee still warm? Oh, a little bit. Feels like it, the mug. Oh. Slightly. Do I think they do ring fit in space? They should! Like, apparently being in low-gravity environments is bad for your muscles, because they don't work as hard and then they all atrophy. Which is pretty much the same thing that I experienced being very depressed for years and years and years. But not anymore. Now I could wrestle the animal that's difficult to wrestle. But I don't know what that would be. A bear. A bear. Astronauts have to work out for 2 or 3 hours a day when they're in space. I already do that, therefore, I'm an astronaut. Emphasis on the not. Did I see Bob and Doug splash down? It just sounds like a coast-to-coast AM show. Hey, you're watching Bob and Doug splash down! Here in the morning zoo! Something like that. You know, it's like radio to put on when it's 5 o'clock and you're driving a truck. I'd listen to Bob and Doug Splashdown. It's 5 o'clock, we gotta get the lead out. Here on Bob and Doug's. Did they spend $50 million on space exercise stuff? I mean, I guess you can't plank in space, because per Newton's equal but opposite, etc. Every time you plank, you're just pushing the space shuttle closer to Earth, and eventually it'll just leave orbit and fly into the sun. Right? That's how that works. You have to stop planking! You're gonna kill all of us! The guy's like, no, I have to do Ring Fit Adventure! Someone has to beat Drago before we touch down, and it's gonna be me. Plank forever in space. Joke's on you, I can already plank forever. You haven't seen my bulging muscles. The bulginest. It's weird how often they make going to space seem like everyone's childhood dream, but like, absolutely not. Like, I'm good, guys. Earth is already, like, too much. $49 million party on the sex blimp. Want to open up a club called the Sex Blimp. It doesn't have, like, anything, and they're blimp-themed, but, you know, it's just the name. Yeah, I haven't actually planked, like, in the way normal people plank. Spring Fit makes you do what I have now been told is a downward dog, I believe? I don't know yoga at all. Sans like whatever's in Ring Fit, and apparently, like, when you normally plank, you just sort of hold it, you don't go up and down. But, you know, I'm not super great at push-ups either, so I will take it. You're like third best at planking. Wow. So how many planks did the people who are better than you do? I want to know how much you've let me down by not doing enough. 4 minutes. Oh yeah, see... It was impressive until you gave me the breakdown, and now it's like, eh. Sorry. If I saw you do that, I would not say your sweat is shiny and beautiful. I would just be like, oh. Well, you tried, I guess. I like how Ring Fit is always like that when you first start getting streaks on the exercises, and it'll say like, you're putting in the effort, and that's all anyone can ask. It's like, what? That is not how you thank me for working my butt off with this piece of plastic game. You better tell me I'm great for planking and squatting and whatever else. Don't be like, well, you tried. Wow, look at Baby and Baby's first plank. Like, no, You give me more credit than that. I'm the most special of snowflakes when I plank, and I deserve recognition. How many minutes can I plank? I don't know. I've never sat there and held one. I've only done the reps on Ring Fit, and in a session I think I do about 100, a little less. I don't know how you can convert that. Work is having talks about work things, and I'm like, what about the sex blimp? So you could tell I am very dedicated to my science craft. I feel like you get mad at the Ring for being too patronizing. It's definitely nice at first. Because it's like, I have never exercised, and I literally need any amount of positive feedback I could get because I am sweaty and feel like garbage. You don't think I could even plank for 1 minute? Wow. wow, I am disgusted at this call-out. God, it says so much bad stuff about me that I'm at a point where someone's like, yeah, I bet you can't do this many exercises, and I'm like, yeah, you want to see? Like, I was never like that. Yeah, well, meet me on the playground after class, and I'll show you how many planks I could make. Yeah, you're right, I shouldn't have hated on your 4 minutes. I brought this trash talk upon myself. What do? Do you just hold the normal, like, down plank position? Like, not with your butt out, you just sort of hold it so you're, like, straight from your back to your feet? Yes. I can try. I mean, I guess you have no way to know that I'm not faking it, but... I'll miss having Twitch chat. So I'll just sit there and be like, ah, my bones! And I won't be able to read everyone saying, ha 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 ha. Your pathetic bones. These bones were not made for planking. Also, I am borderline anemic, so there's like a handicap on all the planks I've done. I'm like the kid at the end of Gattaca. Don't leave any energy left for the swim back. So it should be extra impressive, and then I get those implants on my legs to make them longer, or whatever. That's a movie I've seen because high school made us watch it. Because they didn't want to do anything on test day. Drink more blood. Yeah. I've only really drank my own. Oops. Well, I could try it. Do I have to take these pajama pants off? Probably not. I'll take the yoga mat out for one more spin before I roll it up and go home at some point. If I end up, like, crapping out within a minute, I'm gonna be horrified. By the way. Also, it's just gonna be really boring sitting down here. Oh wait, let me put the band-aids on my elbows because they're still cut up. See, now I'm worried. I went from being like the least physically fit person you could ever imagine like a month or two ago to just doing Ring Fit a bunch. And now for some reason I feel like it's made me a fitness icon, when in reality it's like, wow, good job, you did a few squats, big deal, no one's impressed. But we'll see. You believe in me. Oh, don't worry. You shouldn't. Oh wait, no, that's the person who has challenged me, saying they believe in me. In that case, yes, be very afraid, etc. 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 Everyone is just popping up things about work, and I'm gonna see how long I can plank. Yeah, that's my category. Anemic, world record, planker. Everyone will be like, wow, the story's so inspiring. Despite having lower than average for both men and women red blood cell counts, still went the distance. And then I died. Well, I don't know what to do when I'm on the floor this whole time, so... I don't know. Putting on a podcast? Let's see. Just listen to this episode of Planet Money. These are like 10 minutes and generally interesting. What's an interesting one. Let's turn that down. Recite poetry. Oh man, I could bust out what I remember when I had to memorize the Canterbury Tale prologue from middle school. Let's see. Which of these are interesting? They're all about COVID these days, which I'm kind of tired about hearing. Tired of hearing about. Sure, I don't know. This one just came out today, but I'll listen to it again.
NPR.
Okay, planking time. And go.
Hey everyone, it's Cardiff. This is the Indicator from Planet Money. How much pharmaceutical drugs cost, how they get priced, can be an incredibly confusing issue. And it's also an issue that we suspect a lot of people are thinking about now, given the different drugs that are being studied for use against coronavirus. So for today's show, we're going to play an episode about drug pricing from our friends over at Shortwave, which is NPR's daily science podcast. By the way, you should absolutely subscribe to Shortwave if you have not already. It's great. Here it is.
Hey everybody, Emily Kwong here with Sydney Lupkin, NPR's pharmaceuticals correspondent. Hi. Hey there. You have this outrageous story to share about drug pricing. Yes, it is part of our Bill of the Month series in partnership with Kaiser Health News. And it's about one family.
Wait, what do I do if my nose starts running when I'm doing this
about
down
how
here?
difficult it is to navigate our healthcare system. I went out with my producer, Jane Greenhalgh, to visit City of Tuxali in Oregon. Hello, I'm Sydney. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I can see why this would be tiresome, actually.
We adopted our daughter about 2 years ago from India.
Who we're not going to name for the sake of protecting her medical privacy.
It is very
You adopted
boring.
her when she was how old?
She was 6 when we got her.
And she's 8 years old now, but
Last summer, we noticed that she was starting to show more puberty-like changes.
like her parents noticed she was getting really tall for her age, taller than their 12-year-old son.
Over the course of these couple of years, we've noticed that she's grown tremendously. Like, Mom, I think she's like maybe 7 inches taller.
So they took her to her doctor, and her doctor ended up referring them to a specialist. The condition that she was eventually diagnosed with is called central precocious puberty.
God, I wish I
Together
had a
with her
disease
doctors,
that
they
had
decided
precocious in
she
the
didn't
name.
need one more obstacle in her
Why are
life. Going
depression
through
so
puberty with
precocious?
all of your friends. Your friends. It's hard and awkward enough, right?
The poor girl's like been through a lot, all these transitions.
I should take my shirt off, but it's too late because I'm already getting sweaty.
Of course.
So they decided to use a pharmaceutical implant to basically hit the pause button on her puberty.
Okay.
There are two options. They're both made by the same company, and chemically, they're the same drug. Both cost thousands of dollars, but as Sudhi found out,
There. Okay, I'm bored now. Could probably do it for like another minute or so, but yeah, okay. I see. Ugh. I will forfeit this planking competition to you, but no, one day you will be conquered. Also, I have to get my clothes from the dryer. Whew. Sorry. It's not about generic drugs. It's about some other stuff. I'll try it longer next time. I'm sorry for my trash talk, but I could not back up. I don't sound like I pushed myself to my limit. Well, I didn't. Mostly just this, like, this is very boring. And then I started getting weirdly sweaty under this t-shirt and pajama pants. It's just, yeah. This is uncomfortable enough to the point where I will just concede for now. You could try to sit on my back. I don't know if it'll work. Well, I guess to be fair, I was not going to be mega fit in like a month. Oh yeah, it's the worst when the horse sits on you. Let's go see if stuff's done in the dryer. Guess who has dry bath mats? It's me! And they smell like lavender. Okay. Yeah, there's like honest to God sweat on my shirt now from that flight. See, now I'm just embarrassed. Fun dog thighs. Oh, I didn't take these band-aids off now. Should I even bring the Switch home? Where would I even do any of this stuff? I guess downstairs. Maybe. Because, like, there's nothing to do at home. My parents go to sleep at, like, 8:30. I haven't taken any protein supplements. I eat food. How'd the abstract go? I got it done. I submitted it. It was... like 4,000 word? No, characters. Which is like 3 double-spaced pages. It wasn't like that much to write, it was just having it plopped on my lap, like, hey, do this! Like, wait, what? Oh, okay. Egg supplements, what is that, like? Get albumin in a pill? No, it's mostly, I think, for anemic, whatever stuff. Yeah, it was a weird abstract, man. It was way longer than any abstract I've ever written, which is like a paragraph. This one's like, your abstract should be broken into a background section, and a data section, and a method section, and a result section, and a conclusion section. It's like, that's not an abstract. That's just like a tiny paper. Oops. Can somebody go and be my parents so I don't have to go and visit my family and we could just say that I did it right here? I don't want you to be my mom. That has a lot of weird implications. Just like... Nope. Okay. Nope. No, this has gone off the rails very quickly. Hope I have a bad cough and I can't come. Yeah, but I already skipped a couple of family events. Sorry, this is a girl-free zone. Only here for planking! Oh, hello. I don't like that. Planker Z. Great, I hate it. I'll get better at them one day. Maybe I don't even need to bring Ring Fit. Maybe I'll just plank. You want something that says Dad likes leather? I know, just the store here I could bring you to. No, I've never seen Arrested Development, sorry. Why? I don't know. It's funny. To ban all the emotes. Do I need a better reason? It made me laugh, and that was all that mattered. Pathetic Twitch viewers with your emotes and your kappas. That's it, we're taking you all back to nature where you have to spell out words. 'Cause I'm old. I'm tired of everything. Wait, why did I pop that? What was the point of... How old are you? 48 now, I think? Six... 12? 7, 18. 62. I know that I'm not 69, I can tell you that much. Oh no, what's the third degree here? Under 30, how do you know? Guessing. Yeah, well... What if I'm actually ancient and that's why I lost at planks? Wow, good job, you beat an old person. I don't sound old. Do I sound existentially old? My 17-year-old boy in my parents' basement. Aw, no! I live in the attic. It's different. You're calling my mother young man? That's kind of weird to do. But I guess... She probably wouldn't appreciate it. Wow, I can't believe you're going to intentionally misgender my mom. It's real messed up. Da ba da ba da ba ba. Pack. I'm gonna go home. To figure out clothes that I feel like dragging out. Sorry, I don't know if we have the finances, the financial security we need to secure everyone's space on the sex blimp. It's gonna be like the fire festival of blimps that you go up into space and have sex on. You know. Very clear conclusion. Oops. God. Man, those Fire Festival documentaries were fascinating. I wish I could just be just an unscrupulous piece of garbage and take everyone's money and just lie about it. Like, man, life would be so much easier if I were just, you know, ethically bankrupt. There's always time, I guess. Yeah, but soon it won't be like playboy business person in their 20s had this genius idea to defraud everybody, etc., etc. Instead, it'll just be like, oh, it's Bernie Madoff, and nobody likes this guy for stealing your money. It's different. Nobody will respect me. Oh, oops. Why did I do that? Gotta be a respected grifter. Respect the grift. Oh. Wow, is it obvious that I'm stalling at actually going and visiting anyone? Probably. Ugh. I guess once I lose, we'll see what happens. Yeah, it's just a weekend thing. Where do the pieces go? Am I planking while at home? I might have to. All these ring fit gains. Emphasis on the Z. Oh. Well, okay, I died. Okay, what do we pack? Well, most of this stuff's gotta come out, because I'm not breaking the vast majority of the stuff in this bag. Nope, don't need that. Don't need this Diva bodysuit. Don't need any of this. This. That. Or this Undertale shirt. Some of these and that. Socks. Probably need those. Visiting family. What time is it here? It is 3 o'clock. Let's not bring this guy. Let's see. What do we have for dude clothes? That's a shirt. Is it raining? I think it's raining. Gross. Hey, Cortana. Hey, Cortana. What's the weather? Now. Hey. Cortana. Hey. What? Hey, Cortana. What's the weather?
Right now, it's raining at
Great.
82.
Thank you.
The forecast shows
That was so
mostly
much
cloudy
faster than
skies
if I
with
just
a high of
Googled it.
84 and a low of 68, with a good chance of rain.
Oh, is it still talking?
Also, there's a flash flood watch in effect
Oh, it
until
is.
2 a.m. tomorrow.
That's okay, because I'll be out of here. Let's see. Those are probably too skinny jeans to wear at home. Did I wear this shirt there? I don't remember. All these shirts blend together anymore. Don't get swept away. That'd be nice. I feel like this is the same shirt that I have worn like every single time I've visited my parents over the past 2 years. 3 or 4, however many we're at. What's this? Oh, random pair of underwear. socks, which I guess we could use. Don't crash my car. Oops. Yeah, let's not do that again, huh? I mean, it's summer. Like, what do people wear that's slightly dressy for summer? Let's see. Well, I can't wear literally anything in this closet. That's probably... This is all probably way too warm. It's all just like long sleeve stuff. At what age do you learn to dress yourself? Because I don't know if I'm there yet. Oh, the Gerudo Link cosplay. That's not coming on with me. Not yet. These are sweaters, I guess. Sure. I'll figure something out, I suppose. Ugh. Oh god, I have to vacuum all those band-aids I was using. All of the paper wrapping just shredded apart. Grow up. Wow, okay. So, in my defense, I will say I know how to get dressed to the extent that I will not be arrested for public nudity. Am I bringing the ring thing? Probably not. I should bring my laptop, but... Do I have the charger here? Do I even need my laptop? Like, what am I gonna do on it? Do I need this specifically? Is there anything that I could not do with that? No, probably not. Well, nah, I'll bring it. Maybe I'll stream or something. Like really crappy audio and visual quality. Here's a webcam pointed at the TV while I play Banjo-Kazooie. Uh-huh. It'll be great. Pretend that was a perfect impression. In fact, you don't even have to pretend. It was, actually. Flawless. Never better. Okay. I need a plastic bag. Oh. Wow, I knew I didn't throw these out for a reason. Thanks, company that insists on sending me underwear in individually wrapped Ziplocs. You are really pulling above and beyond your weight today. Oh, thank you. Now it's like I'm playing Ring Fit and I just look at the chat and everyone's like, it's pretty good. Yes! Yes! Wait, no. Does Ring even say that? I don't even know what he says. At some point, he's just gonna turn to, like, the DDR announcer. I'll just be planking. He'll be like, good! Good! Keep on going! You plank smoothly. 24 combo, etc. Does Ring Fit improve my self-confidence? A little bit, actually. I mean, I still hate myself, but the tone of hating myself is different. Let's see, do we have enough of these? Yes. 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 Okay. What else? Guess I could bring Do I have like a big paper bag I could just stick all this ring fit stuff in? Oh, they're not all tablets. Some of them are chewable. A few of them are also liquid. And one of which I stick up my nose. I'm making up all of this. Also, I have to clean out the French press, because if I leave it like that, it's gonna mold. Clean it up better later. Let's just pour all the coffee out of it first. So we got the grounds. Later. That's a dirty pan I should have washed. Something for a minute. Only. God, I haven't worn any of these shirts in so long. I don't know how any of these fit anymore. God, so many dude sweaters. Jesus, how old are these? This is like clothing I had in high school. Hey, you want another striped polo shirt? No. Izod, Retro Varsity. Sure, this is going to be way too much, but I will figure out what I decide at the place. Okay, so we have that, we have that, we have that. Here's a t-shirt. There's like a pair of normal skinny jeans. No, those are too skinny. This. Could probably use. Another t-shirt, I guess. Not intending to stay super late, so 3 work, I suppose. Do we need like an undershirt for that? Yeah, it couldn't hurt. Okay, so that should be fine. Do I need any toiletries? No, because they have a house that ostensibly still has them. Okay, well, don't leave the window open. That's a start. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, I almost forgot about this thing. Absolutely. This has got to come with me. For now. Headphones. Oh yeah, I gotta swap these out. Studs that are not as noticeable. Lose, win. Wow, this is like the opposite of Ring Fit. It just tells me how much I'm losing. When's the last time I made this trip? A couple months ago. I have to get the car inspected, which now I'm worried about because it has a headlight out and I have to get that fixed, but it's in one of these like weird assemblies where it's like, hey, just bring it to the dealer, and like it doesn't even tell you how to service it in the owner's manual. It's just like, no, just bring it to us, we'll change it. And I took it to a place to get it changed, and the guy's like, yeah, this is a pain in the butt. I don't know if they will fail you for not having half of your headlights. Did I take any benzos? No. Don't. Please never do. I wasn't planning on it. The antidepressant I'm working on is not a benzo, but it binds at the benzo site. Of course, that is unpublished data, so hush hush. I mean, it's not that impressive. We all kind of knew from in vivo or in vitro data. Benzos will mess me up forever if I take them for a long time. Joke's on you, I'm already messed up. God, who invented screwbacks? Screw these things. This game needs to come up with like less ominous music. Although I guess I did lose on the final of the normal stages before you start fighting all the monsters. I never noticed how much the losing one shakes. At the development meeting, it's no, we have to make the lose thing shake a lot. That's what it's like to lose. I like how the color gradient on the lose one goes from top to bottom and the win one goes bottom to top. Oh, cool, now I've dropped this and I'm never gonna find it. Oh, there it is. Found it. Blech. It is very sad about me losing, but I'm also very sad about me losing. Where's the back? Get in there. the novelty. Okay, so those are... Yeah. Those are... Yeah, okay. What else do we need? So we have jeans, number of shirts, a couple of slightly nicer shirts. I guess... No, wait, these are the socks I'm wearing. This is like way too much stuff. I think that's most everything.
Oh no, this bag is too full.
Well, I hope you've had fun listening to me mutter to myself while you just watch the game over screen on Paneled Upon. Well, I'm gonna finish packing, use the bathroom, and go. Bye!